Okay, here we go. So I'm live on TikTok. Good evening. Live on YouTube, live on Instagram. Okay, going to be talking about some business credit misconceptions. Even I was misconceived for a while, and I didn't fully understand how this whole business credit thing worked until the last couple of years. So, good evening, YouTube. Hello. Talking about business credit misconceptions. Hey, TikTok. Okay. So, um, okay. So I'm going to get started. Hopefully, they're going to notify more people that I'm on. So I have my notes here. Okay. Um, want to talk about a lot of misconceptions, okay, when it comes to establishing and building business credit. So, like, for one thing, just today, I got an email from ExxonMobil that my business credit card, my business gas card was approved. So, I was really happy to hear that. Good evening. So I was really happy to hear about that. Um, because it's always good to have several trade lines reporting to your business credit. Okay. So now, what I want to say is that, first of all, like if you are, hello, good evening. I'm talking about business credit misconceptions. And you're going to see me looking around because I'm on different devices. I'm on multiple devices. I'm live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. So, if you're established like as a sole proprietorship, if you're not really sure that, well, let me say this: if you're established as a sole proprietorship, it's really harder. It makes it that much harder to establish your business credit. Okay, so that's the first thing. Like, depending on how you're structured, is really a big deal when it comes to establishing and building business credit. Okay, so if you are established as a sole proprietorship, you want to change that up. Okay, you definitely want to be like an LLC or corporation, in order for you to have a stronger chance at building business credit. Like as a sole proprietorship, it's kind of like you're not really going to get too far with that at all. Okay, so you must be established properly. Okay, that's first of all. Um, so, like for instance, I'm an LLC. So yeah, that's definitely one way to be established properly. Now, one misconception that I want to mention, okay, and even I was under this misconception, like I said, for the past few years, I got more savvy with this whole business credit situation. Now, one misconception is if you have a lot of people think that if they have a high personal score, that it increases their chances of qualifying for business credit, right? And that's a misconception, okay? There's several steps involved when you're trying to establish and build business credit. And while having a personal high score can be helpful, okay, it's definitely not the only thing. And it's so much more involved, okay? And on the flip side to that, if you have challenged personal credit, some people have a misconception that they're not going to be able to build business credit. That also is not the case, okay? Because it could be the reverse. Someone with challenged personal credit, but they have everything situated, all the steps involved, um, that have been completed, they might get business credit quicker than someone with a personal high score, just because that person with the personal high score doesn't have the other steps completed. Okay. So that's why completing all the steps is really important. All right. Now, another misconception is some people think that they have to be in business for a significant amount of time. That's also not the case. Okay. You can begin establishing and building business credit, and especially you can begin the steps involved regardless of how long you've been in business. Okay. So I want to knock that misconception out the window. And another misconception is that some people think that you have to be a big business. Okay, that's also not the case either. You can be a small business, all right? Some people are under a misconception that you have to like be a brick and mortar. You have to have a store front or whatever the case may be. That's also not the case. You can be running your business from home or from wherever remote, and you can still be building, establishing and building business credit. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily be a storefront or whatever. Okay. And another misconception, okay, is that some people think that well, I think I said that. Did I say that you have to be in business for a significant amount of time? Okay. And yeah, like I said, that's definitely not the case. Some people think that your business already has to be making like a lot of revenue. Some people will say, oh, well, some people think that they shouldn't even begin to establish or apply to business credit for business credit because they're like, oh, well, thank you, thank you for that. I'm still learning YouTube, so I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, so if your business is not making a lot of money yet, that's okay too. Okay. Believe it or not, depending on who you're banking with, you can, good evening. Hi, TC. Okay. So also, yeah, depending on who you're banking with, and I always suggest it's kind of like good to start with who maybe you have a personal banking relationship with, because if they happen to have business credit, okay, you probably stand a higher chance at establishing that business relationship with them. If you have a personal account with them, you probably want to open the business bank account with them. And a lot of times they may even offer you a business credit card at the start of opening your business bank account. Okay. So I want to let you know about that. Okay. And actually, I have a new product. If you saw in my story, or maybe you didn't see in my story, but if you go to businesscreditstarterkit.com, okay, businesscreditstarterkit.com, you can find out more about my product. It's a really low end product. It's $47. It's tax deductible. Okay. And I would literally walk you step by step through everything you need to do to begin. This is what it said. It's a starter kit. I really lay a lot of information, a lot of business jewels and gems that I included in there. I'm giving you all the links and resources to everything that I'm taking you through. Okay. And so another misconception I want to mention is that, let's see, lots of misconceptions around it. Yeah. So some people don't really understand, well, why would you want business credit? Well, I mean, for a lot of things. Recently, I bought my Apple Watch on my business credit. Okay. My laptop that I'm here, my MacBook that I'm here on YouTube Live, I bought that with my business credit. And I just do everything on my business credit. Like when I'm booking my flights, my hotels, I'm purchasing new equipment. When I'm investing into coaching, okay? Anytime I'm buying supplies, paying for subscriptions, memberships. And I do that because honestly, most of the time you're going to get a lot of rewards with these cards. And I know we get rewards on the personal side too. But if you're trying to build and establish business credit, it would just make more sense to do all of that on your business credit card. First of all, it's helping you, I guess, streamline your categories, your totals for the year. Okay. Um, at the end of the year, you can get statements where it's showing you how much you spent in different categories, which is really helpful. Usually, you can sync your business credit card to whatever bookkeeping platform you're using. Okay. And which is very helpful. Now, I will say, even if that's the case, still go in. If it's not automatically categorizing for you, still go into your bookkeeping each month, or have your bookkeeper go in each month and categorize those transactions that took place on the credit card. Okay, so that it's not overlooked. like I said, your travel, your hotel, your flights, your meals. Okay, just swipe, because if you're going to be earning rewards and things like that, it just makes sense, okay, to do it that way. And let's see what else. Yeah, I mentioned the categories of your transactions. Okay. Oh, and also, all right, when you're using business credit cards, okay, your interest, any penalty. Well, yeah, if you happen to get a penalty, hopefully you don't get a penalty. Like, use it responsibly. Use it responsibly. Okay. And so, but any fees that you're incurring with your business credit card is tax deductible. Okay. The personal credit card is personal. Okay, IRS could challenge you on that. So that's another thing. Like, for me, I'm always thinking, how is this going? I'm always thinking from a tax advantage perspective, and everybody has their own perspective. Okay. But if it's from a tax advantage perspective, I would rather use my business credit card, because I'm going to be able to deduct any fees that I incur or whatever as a tax deductible expense. Can't do that on the personal card. So that just makes sense to me. Like, all right. And if you want to get some strategies, in working with your taxes, your business taxes, on April 4th, I'm having a workshop, business tax strategy workshop. So if you go to the link in my bio, well, let's see, YouTube, you don't have the link in my bio, but I think the link is in my description box. But you can email me. Go to my description box, email me, and I can send you the link for that. If you go to the businesscreditstarter.com, that's going to take you to my business credit starter kit. But what I'm saying is, you can go to the menu on that page, and you can just actually go to my whole store, because I have several things on there. Like, if you're not even established properly as an LLC yet, I have a course on how to do that. Literally, I walk you step by step on how to set up your LLC properly. And it's not just like some regular basic course. In that course, there's so many hidden jewels, things that you need to do before you start your LLC, long before you even start the LLC. Then I take you step by step on how to start the LLC, regardless of which state you're in, things you need to do afterwards. Okay. So you can definitely find my online store when you go to businesscreditstarterkit.com. Okay. And yeah, when you're on there, you can also check out the upcoming workshop that I have coming up in August. Okay. And I'm just, I know it's several weeks away, but I'm announcing it from now to give people a chance. But I'm going to be teaching a lot of great things in there. And this is the perfect time to get in on something like that. Okay. Because what are we in July now? Okay. A lot of people come to me at tax time wondering, oh, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? And here they come in April, January, February, March, April. What can you do for me? It's too late. Whatever I could have did for you is done. Okay, you should have did that last year. So that's one reason why you definitely want to get in my tax strategy workshop for business owners, because you just won't be messed up like those people. You won't be waiting until the last minute trying to figure out what to do, because I'm going to be going over so much stuff in my workshop that you can do from now, between now and the end of the year, to get yourself all straight, that you can really maximize on these taxes. I mean, if you're tired of like overpaying in taxes, if you're tired of like not having strategies in your business that you're really benefiting from, okay, and if you want to really create opportunities for yourself, you can do all of that with tax strategies, guys. Like, I don't know who's doing your taxes, no disrespect. Hopefully they're taking good care of you, but I will say I'm probably the best out. Okay, my clients will attest to that. My waiting list is pretty long every year. Okay, I'm still filing for clients who submitted this year, but my client waiting list is really long. I do service clients all over the United States, so really good at what I do, making sure I take care of my clients like it's me. Okay, I really take care of my clients like it's my money. Okay, they don't need to get it, and I'm going to figure out all the strategies for you. So that's why I'm doing this workshop, because obviously I can't do everybody's taxes. Like, I do have a team. I have a team. But what I'm saying is I can't do everybody's taxes. So that's why I'm doing the workshop, so that maybe you can take some of my strategies to your person who does your taxes, or if you do your own taxes, which if you do your own taxes, hopefully you have already purchased my Schedule C course. If you're a Schedule C filer, that's also on my shop. My Schedule C course is amazing because not only am I walking you through Schedule C, and you should take it anyway, even if you have someone else who's doing your taxes, because I give a lot of hidden gems in all my courses, guys. Honestly, like, um, a lot of people on YouTube, my YouTube channel will tell you I have over 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I just teach so much information. When people book me for consultations, okay, they say stuff to me like, wow, I watched so many of your YouTube channels and you just seem like the perfect person for me. You know, you're so knowledgeable. So I give so much free information away on my YouTube. Okay. Free information on my YouTube. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube, you need to be. Go on there, watch my videos. I give so much free information. So you can only imagine how much information I'm dropping when I'm being paid to do so through my courses or through my consultations. Okay. I do business consultations and I also have business coaching now. So, yeah. Okay. And you can find out about my business coaching and my consultations on that same online shop. Okay. That same online shop. Okay. So I do thank you all for watching. Did anybody have any questions? I'll look around before I click off and see if anybody has any questions. Okay, I didn't want to keep you all too late tonight. And I do thank you all for for coming on and watching. I hope I really gave you some good information, especially about the misconceptions, because I know I was, before I even got into understanding how business credit works, I was under a lot of misconceptions. So that's why I had put together my starter kit, which is packed with so much information and resources. It's really a great, great product. Okay. So if nobody has any questions, I'm going to be signing off. They're probably gonna laugh at me because now I gotta figure out how to end all of these live streams. Okay. So I do thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good evening and everybody stay blessed. And thank you, whether you purchase any of my products or not. If you follow me on social media, because I recently hit 5,000 on my Instagram, and I'm so thankful to all of you who subscribe and follow me on there. I'm so thankful for TikTok. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and all of you are amazing. I thank you so much for the support, and I just hope that you're getting a lot of value, and I'm helping to educate you on running your business better, being a better entrepreneur, a better business owner. I've been doing this 17 years, guys, 17 years self-employed through my business. 17 years. Okay. So I have a lot of, I'm a well seasoned entrepreneur. Okay. So you all take care. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.